back to another vlog. So today's vlog is going to be a cute little wholesome vlog. I have tried to film this intro 8 times, but Miss Elodie May has woken up in a crazy mood. And just wants to scream every time that I talk. So yeah, today is a Sunday and we have a cute little day. So we need to go and get Elodie May some new clothes for Christmas because I want to get her some outfits with like the rest of the things that I've bought her. Do you want to go? Where are you going?
Yeah.
You want this? She's obsessed with these little clips. Do you want this? So as I was saying, we need to get Elodie May some new outfits and then we have a cute little family Christmas photo shoot. Are you going back? Oh, thank you. She'll play and then she comes back and lies on my knee. You are so cuddly this morning. I have no makeup because Elodie May has literally taken it all. You can play with that, just don't open it. She opened my bronzer last time, all over my grey carpet, and it's still there because I cannot get it out. But yeah, we have a family Christmas photo shoot at 5 PM. I am pushing it a little bit because Elodie May's tea time is at 5:30 and then she goes to bed like 5:30. So I am pushing it a little bit, but it was literally the only time that I could get all 3 of us together to have a picture taken. But yeah, so I need to get ready. I need to get Elodie May dressed. I've done her hair because when she's brushing her teeth in a high chair, it's the only time that I can do her hair properly. But we need to do my makeup because I'm not looking the best. Also, I'm getting my hair dyed on Tuesday and I cannot wait because I feel brunette and I don't want to be brunette. I want to be blonde, but I've gone to like, it's a big change blonde. Like this is more like a natural blonde. I'm going like blonde. Oh, that's Mummy's. Can I have that? That's not to eat, sorry. If you can hear Peppa Pig in the background, I am really sorry. Elodie May is just, like I said, on a crazy one this morning. Normally she's very chill in the morning, she's very cuddly and just wants to like have a bottle, have a breakfast, and then she'll play like an hour later. Whereas today she's woke up and she's like, I want to play today and right now. So yeah, I just thought we could do a little vlog while I'm getting ready. I need to get Elodie May into an outfit. I've got the cutest little Christmas outfit for her for the photo shoots, but I'm not even going to risk putting her in it because I know full well we'll go out and she'll spill juice on herself because she likes to sit in a pram and just tip bottles of juice onto her without me looking, and she'll just get food all over her, and I just don't think it's a good idea, especially when I want it for the photo shoot. So we're just going to put her into this little outfit. Where is it? So just black leggings, and I don't know about anywhere else, but Manchester is freezing. Like if I stood still, I'm flying away. It's so cold and windy. So I'm going to put in this little fleece. This is actually from Shein and she wore it so many times that it's not bobbled because Shein clothes bobble so quickly, but this hasn't, and it's really thick. Just some black leggings, and then she's got them beige bows in. I had the most traumatic experience happen to me the other day. Like, being a mum is full of traumatic experiences, but this was the most scariest experience I think I have ever gone through in the whole year that Elodie May has been alive. Like, it is crazy, and every time I talk about it I literally nearly cry. I'm a very emotional person, so anything that gets me a little bit emotional, if I speak about it, I cry. Like even if I'm okay, if someone asks me if I'm okay, I'll start crying. Even though I could be like dead happy, fine, I'll just start crying. It's so weird. But basically, me and Elodie May was on the bus the other day to go to, where was we going? To go and get Elodie May's Christmas Eve box things from Home Bargains, and this one isn't like my local one, it's quite far away, so on the bus. And we was on the bus, everything was fine, Elodie May was in a pram, I was sat on the seat, and the next minute the bus slams on, like full on slams on, and a woman falls onto Elodie May's pram and squishes her. And honestly, I have never been so scared in my life. I was shaking. I literally thought, like, horrible thoughts. We're just going to say that. And, excuse me, I'm trying to tell a story here. But she was absolutely fine. But the woman was just, like, not getting up. Like, she fell on Elodie May out, she was hurt. I was like, she's a 1-year-old. You are, like, 40-year-old woman, you need to get up off the pram. So long story short, Elodie May is okay. I would never get on a bus again. and we now have a broken pram that she's had for less than a month. So now we're going to have to purchase a whole new pram because the woman has fell on it and squished it. So yeah, that was just the worst day of my life, and I will never get on another bus ever again. Oh, are you coming for my makeup? You doing your skincare? Elodie May is still not walking, and she is August, September, October, November, December. She is 16 months, which is obviously every baby does it at their own pace, but I'd really like her to walk, and she's just not walking. But she can bow, she can count to 3, she knows the ABCs, and she can dance. So I think she's just having me on here. She still not said mum either, but she can say, what is going on with my throat? She can say ball, she can say cheese, she can say duck, she can say quack, she can say moo, but she can't say mum. So I think she's having me over. Excuse me. We have a white rug underneath us here. We're being very, very brave. I've been recently trying new makeup because I've been sticking to the same makeup since I started doing makeup, like since I was like 12. So I'm trying to start to use new makeup, and TikTok Shop is the best place to find new makeup. And I recently tried the By Caitlin collection on TikTok Shop. I'm using the brow bundle, I think it is. This is so good. It's like the brow gel sticks, like it's stuck to my face, it will not move. My eyebrows stay on all day, and then when I use like a cleanser, it takes at least 2 cleansers to get them off. Like that is how sticky and good this eyebrow gel is. It is being so cheeky today, it's unreal. Like she's actually being so cheeky, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah, I need to get dressed, get Elodie May dressed, and have some breakfast, and then I will come back to you once we are both ready for the day. We'll do this one first. What day is it? What day is it? I think it's number 8. 7, 8. Let's do this one, then you can have your choc choc. This one. Should we do this one? Ready? Do you want to scratch it? You ready? Wow, you got it? Oh, good girl. Oh, is that nice? I don't have the heart to tell her that she's only allowed 1. I mean, she does have 3 more to open because she didn't open the other ones. But I just don't want her having too much chocolate. I know that sounds really bad, but you can have the rest later when we come back. You still got this one? Look. Wow. Should we see who it is? Let's have a look. 3, 2, 1. It's Minnie Mouse. And she sees a beautiful unicorn. That's Minnie Mouse at your jam is.
So this is just future Faye. This is a bit random because I couldn't film much in the store because the music was so loud. The set is this is a bit random.
I've just gotten back, it's around like 3 o'clock. Elodie May just having a dinner, and I thought I'd just show you her little outfit that she's going to wear for the Christmas photo shoot. So this is her Christmas Day outfit, but I just thought... Excuse me? You're not having any more chocolate? Yeah. Do you like it? Let me get down and I'll be back. This is what she looks like every day after dinner. Yeah. Like nobody owns her. She looks so cute this morning, and now she just looks like a little... I don't even know what. Please ignore the pile of clothes there. The only way that I can get Miss Mop to come to me when I want to get a dress is to put the Gummy Bear song on, because she hates the beginning. This isn't me being mean. She finds it funny, but she always runs to me when it comes on. It's an advert. You know, don't you? You know what's coming. You didn't even have to come on and you see in the picture. Let's get your dress. You there? Elodie May, do you want to come and show them your outfit? So this is Miss Elodie May all dressed. She looks super, super cute. I love this little... quack, quack. It's a penguin, but it looks like a duck. I just need to wash her face because she's had ketchup. That is my biggest nightmare. And it's all over her face, but she looks so stinking cute. I'm going to put a cardigan on her to go out in. Oh, that was cute. Come on, me one. Mwah. Thank you. It's the cutest outfit I think she's ever worn in her whole entire life. So let's fingers crossed, let's hope the pictures go well. I think I'm going to select this. Now this doesn't look very nice for a picture, but I don't know, I don't want to slick my hair back because I only washed it yesterday. But if I curl it, it just goes buffer. If I straighten it, it just goes buffer. So I feel like there's nothing else that I can really do with it. And like this just doesn't look very nice. I think I might curl it and see how that goes. So my light has just died, which is why the lighting has just gone absolutely terrible. This is my hair. I've kind of just done like a messy wavy side parting, but I know by the time I get there it's going to be a mess. So I don't even know if to just shove it up, but I've got Elodie Mae dressed as I've just shown you. I need to get Kieran up now and then go to the photo shoot. I'm so excited because I just love family pictures. I feel like Elodie Mae is going to be in a bad mood all the way there and probably fall asleep when we get there. Fingers crossed this goes as smoothly as I'm hoping it to go. You being a little menace? What have you got? Okay.
My mum has just brought me a Sunday dinner and I've never been happier in my whole entire life. Like, this is just heaven on a plate.
Tell me why I've just run up the stairs from locking the door and I'm out of breath. I'm 20 years old, I should not be getting out of breath like this, but anyway. So it's currently the same day at 11 o'clock at night. For some reason, I keep getting like these spontaneous bursts of energy at bang on 11 o'clock at night, and I don't know why. Like, I've just scrubbed my whole front room couch from like top to bottom, hoovered it, cleaned the whole front room and the kitchen, when all day I've been waiting to get into bed. Like, Elodie Mae's been asleep for at least 2 hours. I could have had an extra 2 hours, but I just like I need to do everything which is sleep. Anyway, so it is currently later the same day. We've had the photo shoot, so Elodie Mae fell asleep on the way to get the pictures done, and I was so anxious that she wasn't going to wake up. We entered the room to get the pictures done, she woke up. Like, she sat up, she was smiling. I was like, thank you, because I did not just book this photo shoot for you to be asleep. The pictures ended up really cute. They are on my Instagram if you do want to see them. I'll put my Instagram down in the comments there. Down at the bottom of the screen there, but they're such cute pictures. Like, it's crazy because I've got her last photo shoot done in the same place. So I've got like a side by side of her a year ago and of her now, and it's crazy how much like babies change without you noticing. But yeah, I need to do my skincare, so I asked on Instagram. I put a poll up of like questions that you wanted to ask or anything like that. So we're gonna do a little Q&A while I do my skincare, because this is literally the best part of the day. Like, I love doing my skincare and getting into bed, so I thought I'd answer some questions at the same time. Another interesting question that I got is, what's the best and the worst thing about having a baby? Now, the best thing is literally watching a human that you created learn things every day, like do different things every single day. Like, how much Elodie Mae has grown and changed since like I gave birth to her is crazy. It's just amazing me every day when she does something new, and it's just every day it just gets better. Like, you never prepare for anything, it just happens. Like, motherhood is just a journey where you just roll in. Like, you don't know what to do, you just roll in and just getting on with it, because there's just nothing could ever prepare you for motherhood any single day. That didn't make any sense, but like, you could not prepare for motherhood, motherhood prepares you. That is such a good quote. Wow, so impressed with myself there. But yeah, I just love seeing her do new things, try new things, and just become her own person. Like, her personality has come out a lot more now. Like, this is a stage where she's showing who she is, like her personality and how cheeky she is. Have you seen in this vlog? But yeah, that's probably my most favourite thing. And having like a mini best friend that can never escape, because I have her all the time. I'm joking. Can't say there's like a bad thing about being a mum or having a baby. I think one of the worst things would probably be you're always worried. Like, there's always something that you're worrying about, whether it's you don't think they've ate enough, you don't think they're eating a lot, they're not eating the right things, they're not sleeping properly. Like, you always have something to worry about. Like, Elodie Mae goes to sleep, I'm going in at least 10 times a night to check that she's still breathing. She's been here for 16 months and I'm still going in checking if she's breathing. Like, because she's in her own room, I don't know, everything is just, you just worry about everything. And I think that's the only bad thing about being a mum, is you just constantly, brain is switched on. thinking about everything and trying to prepare for everything. But like I said, you can't prepare for motherhood, motherhood prepares you. That is such a good quote, I love that. So I didn't expect that many questions that I have on my Instagram, but we'll try and get through as many as I possibly can while I do my skincare. But the first one has been, how has life been since I left school? So if you have been watching my videos for a long time, you'll know that I was on Educating Greater Manchester. There's lots of videos and stuff all over my page about my experience on educating. Now, educating was not a good experience, as we know, but leaving school was literally, that reminded me of the meme, school. It's not funny, I've got school. That was literally the best thing ever to happen in my life, especially in like mine and Kieran's relationship wise. When we was in school, we argued every single day over stupid things, because obviously in high school everyone loves drama, so there was just drama on every single day. A part of every single bit of our relationship, we argued in school. Like, we had some arguments, like I threw a strawberry milkshake at Kieran from McDonald's when I was in school, but we don't do any of that now. But yeah, so leaving school was literally the best thing for our relationship. I feel like once you leave school, your relationship, like if you're going through a young relationship now in school, don't worry, it won't be like that forever. Once you leave school, highs all the way through, because you don't have any of that pettiness, any of the drama, any of the girls that are just like, oh, he did this, she did this, blah blah blah. Like, it's just, the pettiness has gone out of the relationship. It's so much easier and so much better. I'm doing like my full skincare routine today as well. I'm gonna like shave everything, because I feel like Sunday's just the perfect day to do it. Elodie May's asleep. I've got this burst of energy. If I don't do it now, I'm gonna regret it when I go to bed and get up and do it again. So we're gonna do it now. This is literally my favourite thing to do. Like, when you leave it like 2 weeks apart, you would be amazed how much actually comes off your face. Like, it's not even normal. Like, I don't even know if I want to show you. That just really outed me. Like, I did this 2 weeks ago and my face is just like growing. Why does my hair not grow this fast? Because I have literally no hair. Like, obviously I have hair, but it's not, my hair length has stayed the same since year 6. I can cut it and it'll grow back to that stage and just never grow again. Like, I don't know what's going on with my hair, but it's just not the vibe at all. I also need to be really careful when I do this, because last time I did this, I shaved my eyebrow off by accident and it wasn't a good look. I had to do my eyebrows every single day for like 4 months because it just didn't grow back. So let me just do this and then we'll carry on with the questions. So this is actually a question that I do get a lot, and I think I have addressed it on my YouTube videos. But do you make any money from educating? We actually didn't make any money from it. Now, I don't know about other people that's like was in the shows when they went in like This Morning and other things like that, but personally I didn't make anything from it other than childhood trauma. That was literally it. Like, I didn't get any money for it. No, like, basically we just filmed and it was put on Channel 4 and there was nothing that we got out of it. It was more just like, you're going on TV, that's it, thank you, bye. This is actually a really cute question. So if you haven't watched me for a while, again, I used to go to a dance and performing arts college in Liverpool and I absolutely loved it. It was one of the best colleges I think I've ever been to. The staff were really nice and like the people were lovely, but after COVID, like, dance to me just wasn't the same and I just didn't enjoy it as much. I feel like COVID completely took out the passion for me for dance, which is why I stopped going around 2 years ago. When I was younger, like, it was, I wanted to be a mum and I wanted to be a dancer. Like, they was the only 2 paths in life that I was going to take, A or B or nothing. That's literally what I used to say to myself. And I trained for a very, very, very long time. I took dance in school. I had dance clubs after school. All my weekends would be dance, and then I went to 2 unis for dance college. The first one I went to did not enjoy the environment. So then I found another one, Jelly, which was my favourite, and then I just completely fell out of the love for dance. Now, I still go to dance classes here and there. I do love dancing. I just didn't love doing it every day for the sake of, you need to be in this industry, you need to do dance, you need to be good. Like, there's people out there that are better than you. I just like doing it for fun. So that's kind of why I left. but I did want to be a dancer. I wanted to be like in a musical, and I always wanted to work in Disneyland Paris because I am a big Disney girl, and I'm not like an in-your-face Disney mum, but I love Disney. Like, I've got so many Disney trinkets for my voice is going, so many Disney trinkets for Elodie Mae's room, and I just think it's the cutest thing ever. But yeah, that is why I left college, and then I actually became a mum very shortly after. It was like, I think it was half a year after, and Elodie Mae was like in the world, which was crazy how it timed like that. How long have you and Kieran been together, and could you do a house tour? So me and Kieran have been together 9 years this December, which is a very, very long time, and it honestly does not, I feel like I need to do my skincare, I'm kind of just waffling on. It does not feel that long, like, at all. It feels like I met him yesterday, but basically me and Kieran have been together for 9 years this December, and we met, I'm going to tell you how we met. So we met at, my nana used to own a pub near, like, where we lived, and she would hold, like, little events and Halloween and stuff like that, and I went with, like, my family and friends, and he went with his family and friends. Sorry, look how good my skin looks. Like, that looks so glowy and just gorgeous. But yeah, so we all met up, and we was just kind of like being kids, taking pictures and stuff like that. And then I was in a completely different high school to him at the time, and then I swapped high schools to the one that he was in, not knowing he was in there. Basically, once we got into high school, we ended up being in the same lessons together, like the same classes, and he was staring at me the whole time, and I was just like, what is this guy's problem? Why is he staring at me? And thinking of it now, it was kind of like a romance film, which sounds so cringy, but like, we lived in the same area the whole time. We never met when we was younger. I was always best friends with his best friend, just never met him. And then I used to stay over at like one of my old best friend's house when we was younger, and then met him through her. But it's kind of like we kept meeting in different places, and then once we got into high school, we kind of just got together, stayed together. Now we're still together, which is such a cute story to tell Elodie Mae. I've always wanted to be able to tell like my children a cute story about me and like the father, and now that I actually have like we've been together since we were, how old was we, 11, 12? Like, I think it's just such a good thing to tell her, and everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad I moved schools, and he was staring at me in Spanish lesson, and I just thought, what an absolute weirdo, stop staring at me. But yeah, that is actually how we met, and we have been together for 9 whole years. Maybe one of the last questions that I answered, but it was, did you and your partner find it hard when you had Elodie Mae? So I feel like this isn't talked about enough. Sorry, just a moment for my skin because it is literally glistening to the heavens. But I feel like this isn't talked about enough. So when Elodie Mae was born, obviously we had so much support, but everything was going 101 mile per hour. So me and Kieran moved into our house 2 weeks before Elodie Mae was born, and as you can imagine, I was decorating heavily pregnant. Kieran was working full time, decorating and looking after me when I was pregnant, and then we was into hospital because we had like, I was in and out of hospital with Elodie Mae like every 2 to 3 weeks once I got past 20 weeks. So it was very full on. And then when she was born, it was kind of like, it slowed down, but it was still going. Obviously, my emotions were very high. We had a newborn. Elodie Mae had a breathing problem, so we were still in and out of hospital, and it was very stressful. If you are going to argue, so if you are a couple going through a newborn baby, like you're going through the newborn baby trenches, it gets better, I promise. Because me and Kieran, when I seen a quote, what was it the other day, and it was like, you and your partner go through the roommate stage where you don't like each other, you're just there, like you don't even interact with each other, they're just there. And it is true, it's not as bad as that sounds. Like, it literally felt like we were just roommates, just living with each other, having a baby. Like, it was so hard. I remember like me and Kieran thinking, this is crazy, like what has happened, all we've had is a baby and our world has gone upside down. But when you have the baby, like that's your main focus, so you kind of just not neglect, but you kind of just forget about like you and your partner. Why, like, they're not sleeping, they're being fed every 3 hours, they need changing every 5 seconds, and like your whole emotions are just going on a whirlwind. Once they get past them newborn stages, everything goes back to normal. Like, me and Kieran now don't argue. Like, we argue very rarely, which is normal, by the way. Couples argue. If you don't argue, I'm very scared of you. Like, why are you not arguing with your partner? That sounds so strange, but like, why are you not arguing? I feel like couples have ups and downs, it's completely normal. So don't stress if you and your partner are having an argument and you're seeing all these people on TikTok and Instagram going on like dates and stuff like that. Everyone has arguments. The internet is not real. Like, I could post a picture of Kieran and we could be having an argument at the same time. Like, don't trust everything that you see on the internet. But this is going like really deep. But yeah, it was very, very hard having a baby with a relationship, and you will get through it. Like, it is something that everyone goes through. Even if you just talk to some of your friends, if some of your friends have babies, they'll tell you the exact same thing. Me and Kieran, like, I literally hated him at one point. I was like, get out of my face. And then I'd wake up the next morning and I'd be like, oh, I just needed some sleep. Like, you'd be amazed at how much lack of sleep can really affect you, because I didn't sleep for 3 days because I'm a very anxious person, and I would just sit there and watch Elodie Mae breathe for like 3 days straight, and I felt like a zombie and hated everyone and everything around me. And then once I had some sleep, I was like, yeah, fine. Like, okay, we're back to normal now. Honestly, having a baby just flips you upside down, and I'm still going through it now. It's just crazy. But I promise, after the newborn trenches, you will go back to normal, your relationship will go back to normal, and then you can just enjoy the little bundle of joy that you've made. This is my favourite go-to thing at the minute. It's the Wonder Skin Wonder Lip Blading Lip Mask. It's in the shade Sweetheart, and this is my go-to when I don't want to wear makeup. Like, if I put tan on and use this, it's basically like a lip liner, but it stays on all day, and you don't have to worry about topping it up. It is the best thing ever. I put this on at night time, wake up, and I look like I've just put a full face of makeup. Obviously not, but like, looks like I've just done my lips, so it's really good. But the last question that I'm going to answer for today is, how did being a young mum change your life? Obviously for the better. You're so admirable. Thank you, by the way. Who was that by? Thank you, Abigail. Honestly, you are all so sweet on my Instagram. Like, I was so scared to start social media. Like, my account accidentally took off when Educating came out. But you're all so nice. Like, I was expecting so much more hate than what I've got. Like, sometimes I just scroll through the comments to find at least one negative comment, and I can't find them. So thank you for that, because I'm a very emotional person. No, I'm joking. I've always wanted to be a young mum, like, since I don't know, I can't remember when I wanted to be a young mum. Very, 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 very young. Obviously, way too young to have a baby, but I am the oldest of my siblings, so I've always babysitted. I've always babysitted for other people. I love being around kids. If there's a family party, you'll catch me playing hide and seek with the kids rather than sitting at the adults' table. Like, I would choose to sit on the kids' table. Still now to this day, like, when, say, if I go around to family's house, I'll play with the kids. Because I don't know, I just love being with kids. They're just bundles of joy, and they just love everything rather than like negative comments or like having to worry about work. They're worried about what colour dinosaur they've got. So I don't know. I just love being with kids. But my life feels so much more full having an Elodie Mae. I don't know, before I had her, which is crazy to even think about, because when I think about it, I can't think about not having her. I feel like she's been there my whole life, and obviously she's not. But when I think about like when she wasn't here, what did I do with my life? Like, say if Elodie Mae goes to her nana's and me and Kieran, like, she goes to her nana's every Friday because I work Saturdays and Kieran works Saturdays. So like, on the Friday night when we just lay there, we're like, it's good for like 10 minutes, you get a bit of peace, and then you lay there and you're just like, what do I do? Like, I feel like I've lost half of my body and I just don't know what to do. And Kieran finds me so dramatic because I'm just like, she would just go and get her and drop her off at 6 in the morning, which obviously is not fair enough because I have to get her up at 5 to drop her off at 6. But it's just like, I don't know, it's just so good. Obviously, I'm not saying be a young mum, you need to have a baby for your life to be complete, because I know many people my age and even older that are just not thinking about kids. I think you know when the time's right, you know when you're ready to go on to the next step, if that makes sense. Because me and Kieran knew we was ready. Like, we was mature enough, we were financially stable, and we was just in the part of the relationship was, whoa, I'm trying to go too deep and my words are just not letting me. But me and Kieran was like in the relationship where I was like, what's the next step? Hopefully an engagement ring anytime soon, because I'm still waiting 9 years down the line. But yeah, I don't know. Being a young mum is just, I feel so much more full and happier. Like, I could not imagine my life without Miss Elodie Mae. As sassy as she is and as cheeky as she is, I would not change it for the world. And I just love being a mum. Okay, this is generally going to be the last question, but I feel like I need to answer it because so many people have asked the same question. I feel like it's rude not to answer, and I feel like it's the most... Did you see that go everywhere? I feel like it's the most anticipated question. Baby number 2. So recently, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just a milestone where your baby turns 1 and you just want another baby, because I keep thinking to myself, would another one really be that bad? Would it be bad if I had another baby? Like, because I was in an Uber the other day and he was like, oh, you can't just have 1, you need to have 2. Like, it's not fair if you have 1 and they sat there playing on their own. And I know Elodie Mae is not bothered because she's got so many cousins, so many aunties, but I don't know, like, me picturing her growing up and her just sat there playing on her own literally gives me heartbreak. But I don't know if I could generally go through it again. Like, labour to me is just something that I never want to experience again, but the afterwards is so worth it. It's so crazy. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I do want another one in the future. When, I don't actually know. My initial plan was to wait till she was 2 to go into nursery, so then I could spend like the day with the newborn and then also have Elodie Mae, like, the afternoon wise, just so then I have the time apart, so then they can, like, she can have me, Elodie Mae can have me to herself, so can the newborn. Because I don't know, I feel selfish on Elodie Mae if I was just to, like, have a baby now where she's still so young, she needs, like, the attention and the one-on-one time, as well as having a newborn, and they need, like, 100 miles an hour of attention. I feel like it's not fair, so I don't actually know when's the perfect time. Realistically, there isn't a perfect time. If it happens, it happens, but not yet. I don't know. I don't actually know. Like, I have this conversation with myself all the time. Do I want another one? Yes. Do I want it now? No. Do I want it now? Yes. Do I though? No. Like, I don't actually know. So I generally can't give you an answer to that question. So that is all of my skincare done, and now I'm glistening like a glazed donut. It's time for me to get into bed and sleep. And then hopefully Elodie Mae stays asleep the whole night. Recently, she's been staying asleep from 7 to like 8:30 in the morning. Perfect sleep schedule, I might say. Don't know how I've done it. She did it by herself. Don't ask for any tips because I don't actually know how it happened. It just kind of happened. But yeah, if you do want like an in-depth Q&A, please let me know in the comments and I will do another one of these, like in-depth spilling the beans on every single question that gets asked. But yeah, I'm going to jump into bed because it's currently 11:30 on a Sunday, and I feel like I should have been in bed at 7:30. But yes, I'm gonna go, and I love you and leave you until the next one. Bye.